So here we have the Ford Fiesta EcoBoost Titanium Automatic on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll see we've got a 60/40 split folding rear seat and plenty of boot space as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside, now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. So just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. These seats are as good as new. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start off with the dials. On the left hand side we have the rev counter, and on the right hand side the speedometer. At the bottom in the middle we have the fuel gauge, and then at the top you can see the total miles on this car are 13,333. And directly above that it will show you what gear this car is currently in as we are parked up. P for park is the one that's highlighted. Where the mileage is, you can change that information by pressing a button on the end of the steering wheel for various different pieces of fuel economy info all the way back round to the beginning again. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left hand side we have stereo controls and voice control for the phone, and on the right hand side we have cruise control. Over in the centre here is where you would pair up your phone, so you'd use this stereo system here and the screen directly in front of it. You can see this car's got DAB digital radio. It also has FM and AM radio as well. And then on top of that, you've got a couple of other ways of listening to your music. So you can connect up a USB device, and you can also listen to music via Bluetooth audio as well. So once you've paired up your phone, not only can you make and receive phone calls, but you can also stream your music as well. On top of that, we have a CD player, which you can see at the top of that unit just there. Below that, we have the climate control. So fan speed is adjustable on the left, temperature over on the right. Once you're happy with those settings, you can determine where within the car you would like the air to blow, and then simply make sure air conditioning is on by pressing that button. If that light is on, then the air conditioning is on. Or you can hit auto and the car will maintain that temperature for you by taking control of the fan speed itself, which you can hear it doing. You can override that at any point by adjusting the fan speed to your liking. We then have the fully automatic gearbox, a 12-volt charging socket and the USB input. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.